is Courtney Wiedemann, and I'm a recent graduate of Orion High School. Currently, I'm 17 years old and enjoy my favorite interests and hobbies of horseback riding and helping on my family's farm. A little bit of background on my family. My mom comes from Dixon, Illinois, where she also grew up on her family's farm. My dad comes from East Moline, Illinois, and never really had any 4-H or agricultural experience. My 4-H career started 10 years ago when I was in 3rd grade. Back then, I never realized how big this organization was or how much it would help me grow into the person I am today. My growth into myself started with my participation in my club. I've held numerous offices, including Sentinel, Treasurer, Secretary, and President. I have taken numerous 4-H projects to both the county and state fair levels. Some of these include animal sciences, in which I've taken horses, goats, rabbits, and vet science, as well as others, including citizenship, service learning, intercultural, intergenerational, sewing and textiles, as well as baking, leadership skills you will never outgrow, among others, including plant science, soil science, woodworking, electricity, tractor, and aerospace. The 3 most important details I would share about my favorite 4-H project of animal sciences is that you have to put in the hard work, the dedication, and also be very persistent. But all these details lead to your success in the future. The knowledge and skills that I have gained in my favorite project area of animal sciences include organization, creativity, time management, and also public speaking, as well as other critical life leadership skills. Specific examples where I first developed these include last year when I was on the state hippology team and had to juggle all of the studying and practices and then the competitions. This was extremely hard, especially with attending Congress. Now, attending Congress required me to skip about a week of school. I had to use my organizational skills and time management to complete all my homework, tests, quizzes, as well as keep up with the studying for hippology. Another example where I have developed these skills and used them with 4-H was this year. I was on the State Livestock Ambassador team and also coordinated spin clubs. This required me to have lots of time management just so that I could get everything done. My public speaking skills also developed with my involvement in these spin clubs. The biggest challenge that I have faced with my 4-H career happened this past spring at National 4-H Conference. I was assigned to a round table called Backyard Farming, and we had to give a presentation later in the week to National Institute of Food and Agriculture, or also called NIFA. Now, what made this so challenging with this presentation was having many ideas all across the country and trying to create a presentation to foster each of these. What we did to address this problem was split into separate groups and then give each group a broad topic and let them choose their individual subtopics. This created an awesome presentation and gave NIFA new ideas of how to increase backyard farming. Some of my 4-H leadership experiences include the Premier 20 Conference sponsored by the Illinois Farm Bureau, as well as the National 4-H Conference in Washington, D.C. I've also been on horsepole, hippology, and horse judging, in which I've participated on the state teams for both hippology and horse judging and competed at Congress and Eastern Nationals. I've also done the state 4-H horse speaking contest and helped with our county's 4-H awards night. I've also served on our fair booth committee, window display committee, and shown at the Illinois State Fair with horses and general projects. I've been recognized as a junior leader and helped with the Speaking for Illinois 4-H, and have also helped with the chili supper for our county. I also served as our state livestock leadership team ambassador from my county this past year and helped put on a conference for younger 4-H members called Livestock on Ice. I also served as chair on our food pantry committee for my club to increase awareness about the Sherrard Food Pantry. I've also helped with the State Fair Carnival to teach younger people about what a farmer is supposed to do and the responsibilities they have. I've also coordinated spin clubs for both horse judging and hippology this past year at my local extension office. I've also helped set up for my county's 4-H horse show and helped with the expansion and review committee and served as a member. Overall, all these experiences have taught me how to be part of a team. I can be a leader and a follower. I've also learned different skills such as dedication, responsibility, and working within a deadline and time management. One thing I learned through 4-H that I could not have gained anywhere else was that I enjoy mentoring younger 4-Hers. Examples of this include mentoring rabbit projects, helping 4-Hers to try to increase their rabbit's quality. Other examples are helping other members with horse manner issues and gaining confidence in the show ring. I've also started 2 spin clubs this past year at our local extension office, teaching both horse judging and hippology, and trying to increase their public speaking skills through reasons. What I have learned with working with other people through my 4-H experiences, how to use other people's strengths to get items on the agenda done. As president of the Sherrard 4-H Club this past year, I used each of my club members' strengths to help increase awareness about the Sherrard Food Pantry. For instance, one example I can think of is a girl by the name of Mackenzie in my club. I asked her to go to our village board to help advertise our food drive. She was able to increase her public speaking skills and also use her parliamentary procedure skills we practice in our meetings to apply it to a real life. Other areas of my life that I apply my 4-H experiences to include my church, especially my youth group, and helping put on the live nativity. Also Girl Scouts, where I serve on the High Awards Committee, and I mentor high school girls looking to achieve the highest award in Girl Scouts, which I also received, called the Girl Scout Gold Award. I also apply my experiences and skills to drum major of my band. During marching band season, it was my job to be in charge of the group, set drills, and help out the band director as much as possible. Another big aspect that I enjoy, and I definitely would not have had as much success with if it wasn't for 4-H, is FFA. With FFA, I've served in numerous chapter officer positions, including treasurer, reporter, and president. Other areas of my life I apply my 4-H experiences to include my school's executive council and National Honor Society. I've also been recognized as an Illinois State Scholar due to my dedication, which I learned through 4-H. Another last aspect that I apply my experiences to from 4-H is the New Windsor Drill Team, where I have used my teamwork skills to put on the best show of my life. Mrs. Cheryl Geithner has served as my mentor for my 4-H experience. She has taught and shared information with me. Some of this includes just general 4-H knowledge, as well as teamwork skills, and how to apply my 4-H skills to other areas of my life. She has also taught me how to grow my critical life and career skills. All this I will use later in my career and when I have my family. I can think of one instance where she especially helped me. I recognized that my county unit needed a spin club for horse judging and hippology. I communicated with Cheryl about this idea. She helped me set it up. She even put out a word to each of the county offices and helped me learn how to use the computer and also the projector. She has always been there for me, and I will never forget her. She has been behind me 100%, even through all my levels of leadership, including club, county, state, and national. I just want to thank her for everything she has done and everything she has given to this organization. She is truly a youth developer. My favorite 4-H activity would have to be the horse judging and hippology. Now, I became involved in both of these programs about 7 years ago through a friend who heard about it at a local 4-H club meeting. Now, they needed one more person to fill their team, and I was their fill-in. And I will never forget all these experiences. I have learned many things with this program, such as dedication. As being part of the 2014 state hippology team, I had to study to get ready for nationals. This required about 3 hours a day of my time throughout the summer. It was pretty much summer school for me. I've also learned responsibility and being independent, all to make the team work and do our best. What makes 4-H a priority in my life is the fact of being part of a group and having friends and always looking forward to that next event. The second thing is having that family adventure. I remember attending fairs and just enjoying the time we had together. It was sort of like our family vacation. It was always fun and very interesting. The third thing is it develops critical leadership skills. I know I will use these leadership skills later in my life, in both my career and also when I raise my family. 4-H has prepared me for my future education and career goals through the positive youth development used in each of its programs. Now, the positive youth development allows us 4-Hers to grow our critical life leadership skills. For me, some of these included public speaking, being organized, becoming creative, and working within a deadline. Another aspect of this is the Big M policy of belonging, independence, generosity, and mastery. All these components of youth development allowed me to grow into the person I am today. This has led me to choose my major of agricultural education. I look forward to teaching students and want to see them put in that hard work and learn and then see their success. I always love seeing their faces after everything they have put into it. This is why I chose agriculture education as my major, and 4-H has truly impacted this choice.